We are a consumer goods marketplace, so think eBay. We are an evolution of eBay. Today, we're the largest marketplace in the world for secondary market sneakers and streetwear. But the way that we do that is the way that the world's stock markets work. If you go to eBay and you want to buy a random pair of shoes, you want to buy a pair of Air Jordan 3 Black Cement size 10, and you search on eBay, you will get 1,000 listings, 2,000 listings. And then you have to decide, do I buy from this guy or that guy? Why is this one 500 and that one 700? How many reviews does this person have? Why is there a cat in the picture? Like all the nonsense that we go through when we deal with eBay. But if you want to buy a share of Nike stock, there's one price for Nike stock. So in StockX, there's one single page for that particular sneaker, and that's what creates the efficiency.
Welcome to StockX. Every pair of sneakers, every piece of streetwear, always available, always authentic. Meet Andre. He really wants to cop a pair of one of his all-time favorite Yeezys. Meet Cassie. She has a dead stock pair she's looking to sell. Because everything happens on this one page, Andre can quickly see the price history on every pair that's ever been sold in every size and in one convenient place.
Buyers are placing bids and sellers are placing asks, and that's how we get to the price. It's about understanding what is the true market value of this particular asset. Once that sale happens, the seller sends the product to us. We have 4 authentication centers. One's in Detroit, one's in Tempe, Arizona, one's in New York, and one's in London. We authenticate the product, we make sure it's real, we make sure it's the right size, the right condition.
StockX ships Andre his new pair of Yeezys and pays Cassie for making the sale.
I met Dan Gilbert, who's one of our other co-founders. Most people know Dan as the owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. His flagship business is Quicken Loans. Dan's vision and the vision that we have today was really to take this unique model and apply it to a lot of different categories of consumer goods. A few months into it, and we realized, well, if we're gonna start with sneakers as our first category, we probably should have someone on the team that knows more about sneakers than Dan and myself.
Early 2012, 2013, I had created a company that was called Campless. We were scraping eBay, we were pulling in eBay data to build a price guide. What are sneakers actually worth? Dating back to 1985 and the first Air Jordans, is you've had these brands that leverage scarcity in order to create this excess demand in products and create this imbalance that leads to things that are extraordinarily valuable.
Limited edition products, limited edition sneakers are going on sale really around the world, and some of these products literally sell out in minutes.
StockX is about access. It's about an easy way for that customer to buy a pair of shoes that they otherwise would have had no access to. So for us, it's about mass marketing. Almost everybody buys at least one pair of shoes a year, and there's no reason that it shouldn't be from us instead of Foot Locker or Nike.com.
From an authentication standpoint, it makes sense for us to have regionalized authentication centers so we can get products to buyers quicker. Some of the next areas of growth come from Europe, and then we see tremendous opportunity in Asia. So it's went from a couple people buying and selling a pair of shoes, 1 or 2 showing up each day, literally authenticating shoes right at our desk, to now 20,000 items can pass through StockX across our 4 authentication centers on any given day.
Today we're a better secondary market, but we think we can be a better primary market as well. And that's the really, really interesting thing of this whole business.
You start thinking about how a stock market blurs the line between retail and resale. And what does it look like when a company IPOs a product, initial product offering, directly onto StockX.
2 weeks ago, we just closed our first IPO at scale.
Want to grab these new bin baller to the chain slides? They're exclusive to StockX. No one has ever used this method for a drop before, so pay attention. Place a bid for the most you're willing to pay, and that's it. We take the quantity of slides listed at the top of the product page. And let's say they're 20 black size 9s, and match them with the top 20 highest bids for black size 9s. Now, the lowest of those top 20 bids is called the clearing price. You might be the highest bidder at $1,000. But if the clearing price is $200, that's all you pay. It's pretty cool, right?
It was a pair of slides that would have retailed for $70, and it was reselling on StockX for almost $400, and it went into the market at about $200. So the brand made 3 times as much money, And the people that bought it still bought it for half of what market was worth.
The size of the opportunity is absolutely massive, and we're not even scratching the surface of it. The types of categories that you could see sold on StockX are anything that is not unlimited supply or anything that's one of a kind. So you have everything from art prints, trading cards, wine, diamonds, jewelry.
Those customers can then literally day trade that product. The people can start to buy and sell sneakers and streetwear and watches and handbags without ever taking possession. And now you get into the big idea of the stock market. And anything you think can happen in the stock market, shorts and futures and indices and fractional shares, all of it. That's exactly what happens in this business. That's the big idea, and that's what we're all playing for.